Throws in the ball on the button of 130. We're underway. Straight away in the middle of the field. Goes straight into the hand of Donohill. Dwyer just kind of caught in possession. Jack Leamy intercepts. Little flick pass over the top. The strike eventually comes in from Owen Marnan from out the field, and that's a great score from Owen Marnan.
Good strike off Owen's left, came on.
Straight into the full forward line, but it's straight to a golden defender. And they can build from their half-back line through Gavin Dalton. Little hand pass off, and the ball is delivered. Great catch out of the clouds inside in there from Andy Burns, and the ball is thrown over the bar. That's a super score. The ball just evades Andy Burns on this occasion. Is it going to reach the end line? Indeed it is. And Darren Mooney gets the ball back into play as quick as a flash. Brian Fox on the ball. Brian goes long to the edge of the square looking for Tom Fox. Tom lets it run in behind. Certain chance of a green flag for Annacarty here, and the ball is in from Aidan Griffin. Massive. Jack recycles the ball. Golden not panicking here. It's impressive. Ball comes to Ben Curvin. Ben bounces it on the turf into Jack Leamy. Jack makes a bit of space, gets a strike away on his right, and that's over the bar from Jack Leamy.
Yeah, good point there from Jack.
Running in on the goal, have a crack at the green flag himself. Great save from Darragh Mooney. And the support is there. Annacarty can clear their lines momentarily. This is Padraig Dalton on the ball for Golden. Hand pass off to Jack Leamy, and Jack knocks it over off his right. Great score again from Golden-Kilfeacle. Declan, the pace of this game is frantic. 1.5 minutes to go. So Ben Curvin lifts and strikes. Lovely strike of the ball. The trajectory is low, and it's straight over the crossbar. The ball into the inside line straight away. This is Kev Fox. Kev is going to get a strike away from a very tight angle himself, and one umpire points to the other that's over the bar. So two really high quality scores from Éire Óg Annacarty, and just like that, little hand pass off to Paddy Bradshaw. Paddy playing with the advantage. The strike comes in, and that's straight and accurate and over the bar from Paddy Bradshaw. Strong from Annacarty, and the turnover is made. Hand pass off to Aidan Griffin once again. Aidan gets a strike at the post from play. We have a good view of this. The accuracy looks good, and indeed that's straight over the bar from Aidan Griffin. Makes amends from the miss of the
Bradshaw. I suppose players like Sam Hall, you have to try your best to stay with them.
Ben Curvin lifts and strikes, and it's inside that left hand post, folks, and that's over the bar. The end result is a 65 anyway, folks. Ben Curvin going to take it. Very central position. Ben lifts and strikes. One umpire again nods to the other, and the white flag goes up. 2-point lead for Golden. Plays it up the line. Good looking ball, and eventually the strike comes in from distance, 50 yards out, and it's straight over the bar. So we're all square once again. Declan, another good score for Annacarty. Over TV, Aidan Griffin right on cue, lifts and strikes. No issue with the distance, and I think the accuracy is there as well, folks. Indeed it is a straight over the crossbar for me. Kev Fox. Kev makes a bit of space, gets a strike away on his left, and Jack Curvin in the golden goal looking anxiously at it as it sails over his crossbar. Two quick fire points from Éire Óg Annacarty, pushes the lead out to 2. He goes short. Looking for his cornerback back there is Michael Bradshaw, but Johnny Butler decides he's seen enough. A little bit underwhelmingly in the circumstances.
Intensity and work rate, and whoever will come out on top at the end of that will probably win the match.
John Butler, our referee, throws the ball in. Waste no time. This is Donald Dwyer on the ball straight away. Gets his hand pass off to David Fox. Golden, but his flick pass in for Ben Curvin doesn't work out. Lots of pressure from the Golden forwards. Half a chance of a green flag. Ball is still there. Jack Leamy gets a strike away, and that's into the back of the net from Jack Leamy. Very good looking ball into the inside forward line. Looking for Kev Fox. Kev does ever so well. Gets his hand pass off to Dan Kelly. Dan gets a strike away off his left, running away towards the stand, and that's over the bar. Super score from Dan Kelly. Aidan Griffin to take the place ball for Éire Óg Annacarty in any event. Aidan lifts and strikes. Looks good from here, folks, and that's straight over the bar to restore a 3-point lead for Éire Óg. Leamy. Jack gathers brilliantly on the second occasion. Out to the middle of the field to Ben Curvin. Ben gets his strike away on the 65, and Darragh Mooney anxiously looking straight up into the clouds. Going forward to Paddy Bradshaw. Paddy gets a strike away on his left. He's playing with the advantage. He doesn't need it from Paddy Bradshaw. That's a super score from the middle of the field. Yeah, and another great score, Declan, another super score from the Annacarty. Straight down the middle, but again, it's the Annacarty defence on top through Dan Kelly. Dan gets his hand pass off to Brian Fox. Brian just overcooks his delivery, falls to Niall Heffernan. Niall's going to have a strike from his own half back line, 80 odd yards from the post for Niall Heffernan. No issue to him, and it's straight down the middle looking for Ben Curvin. Goes in over his head. This is Charlie Hall. His first chance to look at the post. Charlie Hall on the spin, and that's straight over the bar. Unbelievable score from Charlie Hall. And many times have we seen him do that in the past. The Paddy Bradshaw just caught in possession a little bit, and the ball is taken away and delivered into the edge of the square. This is Andy Burns. Andy thought about dropping the shoulder, thinks twice about it, recycles the ball back out, and it's knocked over the bar from Andy Burns. So a good score. And 2 quick field looking for Charlie Hall. Ball is up in the air, still there to be won. Padraig Dalton picks up the break and throws it over the bar. And we are end-to-end score for score here. To the centre of the field to Tom Fox. Little flick pass to Dinny Cross. Dinny plays it on the turf to Connie Bradshaw. Connie gets his strike away from 50 yards out. At a bit of an angle to the post, but it's up and over. Who's gone into corner forward, it appears. Jack gathers ever so well. Little hand pass off to Sam Hall. Sam tearing down in the goal. Hand pass inside to Andy Burns, and he gets his strike away. Bounced it on the turf under Dara Mooney into the back of the net.
Now Ben Corvin free to try and go one more ahead.
Ben Corvin just outside his own 45. Gets a lovely connection on it. Looks very good from here, folks. That's up and over the bar from Ben Corvin. And it's a 2-point lead now for Golden-Kilfeacle as we enter the last 10 minutes to play here. Round 3. And Jack gets his strike away on the right as he's turning. Is that going to hold its line just inside that right hand upright? Indeed it is, folks. That's up and over the bar. Super score from Jack Leamy. And it's a 3-point possession here through Paddy Bradshaw. Little hand pass over the top to Tom Fox. Tom has only one thing on his mind. He's heading straight for the target. Tom on the turn. Just a little bit too high. It's up and over the bar. Good score from Éire Óg Annacarty. One that they need. A 2-point game, Declan.
Yeah, good run from Tom there.
Then very tightly marked in their calls for steps. No, says the referee. Jack Leamy inside. He's playing with the advantage. Jack knocks it up and over the bar. Good score from Jack Leamy. He was definitely foul going through there, but does the right thing, taps it over the bar. We're back to a 3-point lead. And Niall plays a good looking hand pass up the line. This is Sam Hall. Sam gets his strike away from very close to the sideline, just inside the 65 on the clock. So Aidan Griffin has the chance to cut the lead back into 4, and indeed he does. It's up and over the bar. 4-point lead as we come down the stretch. Expertly caught inside on this occasion by Derek Kelly. Derek gets his strike away, and that looks very good from here, folks. Indeed it is, straight over the crossbar from Derek Kelly. Down the stretch, Andy Burns on the ball. Little hand pass over the top to Jack Leamy. Falls back for Andy Burns. Andy one-handed into the back of the net, into the roof of the net even, from Andy Burns. Super finish. What a finish. Flicks it back across the Donohill the wire. Donohill sells the dummy. Gets his strike away on his left. It's very high. Just about creeps inside that left hand upright. It's up and over. Johnny Butler decides he's seen enough and blows the final whistle. So a 6-point win after 63.5 minutes or so.